And welcome, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 8th ever Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. I'm reporting here from Beckwith Park along with Cheeky Chunk. How are you feeling tonight?
I am feeling so hyped for today's matchup. We've got a great quarterfinal on our hands. We've got Rafi, Season 3 Grand Champ. You know him, you love him. And how about you tell me a bit more about his opponent?
We have Imagination, who has not started who has not joined his team, which can become a bit of a problem here. But Imagination, I mean, I don't really know a lot about him, but as we do see that Imagination is in the game lobby but is not joined in the chat, so we're gonna restart this match. So take us out, or what are we gonna do here? All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a little break here on the stream, fix this issue, and we will be back. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to this 8th ever Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. We see here before us Rafi versus Imagination. We have rejoined the lobby, and we are ready, aren't we?
We are ready indeed. We've got such a good quarterfinal coming up for you guys today. Rafi, Imagination, Rafi, big season 3 grand champion. He's a bit of a slayer when it comes to the 1v1s. And Imagination, maybe the underdog, but maybe the fan favorite. I can't wait to get stuck in.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, his imagination just needs to take over here. But I'm gonna tell the teams here that they can join them. I'm gonna tell the players, excuse me, to join the teams at any moment now. So. We shall get this started, and I mean we have cast this last week, I believe, I mean we've casted this last week, and looking down the bracket, it looks like I don't want to be hit with a caster's curse, but we see similar results. But let's get into this. You take it away, Cheeky.
All right, so we're underway with this quarterfinal. Kickoff's been going to go into Rafi's favorite balls, coming up to the orange right corner. Imagination is going to take up onto the wall, looking for a bit, looking just to feel like Rafi. Both of them are feeling each other out. Bit of a 50-50 there. Imagination's got possession, he's got control. Rafi's firing about, but Imagination, bit of a chip there into the goal, hits the bar. Imagination still with possession, still on the attack as Rafi takes possession, takes the ball, takes it into the orange box as
Imagination does take it off him, no? That was close. And actually, Imagination scored already. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but that was a banger goal coming from the left-hand side over Rafi being there to defend, but then Imagination takes it on again from the right-hand side, pulling himself into the lead here, 1-0 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left.
And another goal.
You don't even get to talk there. The next goal already, I mean, that was a banger kickoff right there. That was just an awesome kickoff goal. Just look at that by Imagination there. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left. I mean, Imagination got this under control for now. So we shall see what is happening in the future. So of this game. So let's see how they're gonna play here.
So Rafi had a bit of a chance to score a quick kickoff goal, but in the end he messes up his sort of goes for the aerial, but he's at a bad angle and he's got no boost and he's a bit like disorientated, and he's just gonna give away possession, give the ball back to Imagination for him to take control, take possession, moving down the halfway line, looking for a fake, looking for a dribble. Oh my goodness, there's a fake, but there is the whiff, the massive whiff from Imagination. What happened there? We'll have to talk about it later. As Rafi takes a shot, Imagination good save. Okay.
Really good save there by Imagination, hitting it off the crossbar there, but not. Unfortunately, this isn't really the crossbar challenge, but Rafi does take control over the ball again, and so maybe we'll see what happens here. But a very clever tactics there, as that was nearly a goal there. What a save! Imagination puts that in the chat there, which is true. Imagination, nice save and nice goal there by Imagination. 3-0. Coming in from the halfway line there on the right side of the field, taking it over into the goal zone and almost, already making the third goal with 3 minutes left. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so.
So kickoff's going to go the way of Imagination, just has to have the composure, just has to have the shot, and there it is, back in the net, 4-0 with less than 3 minutes left.
Less than 3 minutes left. They say 11 seconds down there on the bottom, but look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. These are some banger kickoffs there by Imagination. I mean, that's what he's really got on point. So, will he be able to sustain this, though? That is interesting. That'll be interesting. So, we shall see how this continues. Back to you.
So, when there's ever a kickoff, Rafi, whenever the ball seems to go his way, he doesn't seem to have the composure to sort of take a shot on early. And Imagination's going to take the ball off him. Can he get the shot away? No, he can't. So what does he do? He takes a deep breath, he goes for the corner boost. Rafi's boost starved, and he's trying to look for that shot onto goal. Can he find the angle? Going for a bit of a silly aerial with that. Rafi will take possession, but he's still got no boost. He has to get to that corner boost. Go, 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 Rafi, go. Oh, it's another goal.
Oh, and another goal there. 5-0 by Imagination coming in from the right side. Oh, from the all the way from the middle line, making a small bounce in the goal zone and putting himself in the 5-0 lead. Rafi really has to show more. Goes more of an aggressive strat here as Imagination does make the next kick-off goal there. Let's take a look at that. Getting a tactical hit off the side with a bit of taking that boost there, truth advantage, and scoring the 6-0. 2 minutes 21 seconds left.
I think they'd be at the same sort of level, but Imagination just showing that he's got so much finesse, so much power, and so much composure with another goal at 7-0.
It's incredible. His kickoffs are on point. His kickoffs are on point. And Rafi puts into the chat, I hate my internet. And if we do look in the information, we do see that Rafi has 112 ping. So I believe, is he an NA player? No, he's not. But he does have 116 ping, and that may be the reason why he's now 8-0 ahead of Rafi there. Excuse me. And so we shall see what happens next.
Well, you seem to have blessed Rafi's internet because now his pings went back down to 40, which means that obviously his mum has stopped streaming on Twitch as we get back underway with this game. Imagination going to be taking the ball into the orange half. He's got possession, but Rafi's coming in, flying in, takes the corner boost, does a bit of a silly sort of flip, and that's a goal.
Nice goal there. Once again, 9-0. I mean, these are classical 1v1 goals, but not really seeing much from Rafi's side. Imagination taking one goal after the other, one goal after the other. It's incredible. It's incredible. But I mean, not really much to say at this point. Just less than 2 minutes left. So really got to push for that, Rafi. Really got to push for that.
Now we're going to see that Imagination going to start taking his foot off the gas. No, he's not. He's going to get 10-0, double digits.
Yeah, no, he's not going to take his foot off the gas. If he sees chances, he'll take them. He'll just take them right away from the goal zone there, right into the goal. Double-digit dream.
Can we make a prediction of how big the lead's going to be by the end? Do you think the Rafi's going to get a... okay.
Yes, I do think Rafi's going to get a goal there. It's called Caster's Curse, my friend. Caster's Curse. But, even though Caster's Curse may be a thing, Twitch chat may not be a thing. Twitch chat curse may not be a thing. So, I want to hear from you guys in the Twitch chat. What do you think will be the result of this quarterfinal, as this is the best of three? So Imagination really has to show much more endurance, but 11-1, I don't know how to talk about endurance there, but so much to Rafi not scoring a goal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of how many goals is Imagination going to manage to get over the last 94 seconds as we come up to the end of this game. It's starting to get a bit scrappy now. With Rafi not having enough power, not having enough boost.
Boost, essentially.
Yeah, because, you know, after the kickoff, if there's a deadlock, you need to go quickly and get those boost pads. But Rafi, not doing that. He's a bit bewildered by the absolute might of Imagination and how the pain train coming from Imagination has hit him with no brakes. And there you go, it's 12-1.
12-1. I mean, Imagination is really living out his or her imagination. I know that was a terrible joke, but let's get back into this game. There's not really much to say at this one. As I said, 12-1 with 1 minute and 8 seconds. It is unlikely that Rafi will turn this around, but again, I don't want to be hit with a Caster's Curse because it is very common. But again, Twitch chat, let us know as the timer hits the 60-second mark and Imagination scores again. I would not be surprised if Rafi forfeits now, but I mean, that would be unsportsmanlike behavior, so we shall see.
And we're underway again, 57 seconds on the clock, 13-1, kickoff goes in Imagination's favour. Misses the shot. Rafi, here's your chance. Oh, he's going to hit the ball wide. It's an open net and he's sweat. He's looking for the boost. He's flying with a crazy aerial, but he does take possession of the ball. Rafi's just trying to some really, what's the word I'm looking for? Radical, crazy plays.
Extremist? No, wait. Wrong place.
Yeah. Well. Imagination.
Let's not talk about politics here. So let's get back into this game. As Imagination, it does look like he scores a goal, but Rafi takes it off him there. Nice takeoff, but 16 seconds to hit 12 goals, not really possible.
Nah, we got 10 seconds left. Imagination is going to try and go for this last goal. Has a bit of a weird pinch of the wall there. And it's GG.
GG for the first round of this quarterfinal. Imagination. So first round goes to Imagination. Again, let us know in the Twitch chat. What do you think? What will happen after? And who do you think will progress into the semifinal? Right now, it looks like Imagination, as he's really strong on them kickoffs. Them kickoffs are really something that you guys can learn about, and that's really something to copy. And Imagination puts in the chat, haven't played Rocket League for 1 week, I'm angry now. Well, he doesn't really have a reason to become angry. But as I said, we shall see. And as we do get onto the next round. Or nah. Apparently you're okay. Okay, so there we go. Let's get into the next round here. Cheeky Chunk, take us away with a prediction, preferably.
So Rafi, if there ever was a time for a comeback, you'd think maybe it's not now, because after getting beat by 12 goals, I mean, the odds are surely stacked against you. Though he's got to be feeling like, it's all or nothing, and Imagination for him, it's like, well, come on. It's the biggest embarrassment going to face Imagination is how many goals Rafi scores.
Yeah. But Imagination already scores his first goal, so 4 seconds. Just imagine that. Imagine that. Ha. 4 seconds right off the bat. Interesting. Definitely very interesting here.
Got another kickoff. It's going to go in the favor of Imagination. Ball is in the blue half, looking for that shot a bit early. Nothing's coming of it. He's got no boost. Rafi's going to go for the shot. There's not a lot of power in it, and it's wide. As Imagination comes up the orange backboard and is looking for a bit of ball control. Rafi, though, he's swimming and swerving like a snake, but Imagination's going to put the ball in the back of the net 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Coming in from the orange side of the goal, taking it over, already leading 2-0. Like, what is that? That's astounding, isn't it?
It is. It's just like I've been seeing in the chat. A lot of people just think, Rafi's a good player. They're both grand champs, but Imagination's kickoffs are just too strong right now. Although I say that as Rafi gets a good kickoff and manages to get the ball into the back of net. 2-1, 4:28 on the clock.
2-1, 4:28. So nice goal there by Rafi. So is he catching up? He may have a chance here to catch up. So coming over the middle line, that kickoff does go in favor of Imagination, though, as he scores 3-1 for Imagination.
So kickoff goes in his way, and he gets the shot. Well, the thing is, though, he's so quick, he's so fast off the kickoffs, and he manages to get that shot quickly. And Rafi thinks he's going to get there, but Imagination just wants it more. As we come up to the 3-1 on the score and the kickoff, and again, Imagination going to be taking that kickoff, going to be winning it, going to have the boost and possession. Rafi's got to look for something. Imagination going in with a crazy sort of fake attempt, maybe. I'm being generous by saying it was a fake attempt, as he hits the ball into the orange box. Rafi's hot on his tail. Imagination just looking for something. Rafi going for a bit of an air dribble. Oh, but it's very ambitious, but kind of rubbish. As Imagination takes possession and is in the blue half. Ball's going to hit off the board, and Imagination's going to slot it in, as Rafi's nowhere to be seen in no man's land.
He is indeed in no man's land. He's kind of Is he? Where is he going? He's coming up the wall trying to save that, but I mean, Imagination hit that from the correct angle as he always does. This is 4-1 for. Okay. Rafi says he will forfeit at this point. Rafi has forfeited, which means GG to Imagination. He will progress on to the next match. It'll be the semifinals here on the Rewind Gaming Twitch channel. Moving on, we will see you in the next round. Stay tuned.
See you around.
And welcome back, guys. This is the first semi-final of the Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. We're gonna see Eichhoff versus Imagination here. My name is Julius, and I am joined by Cheeky Chunk, and we're reporting live from the Beckwith Park. We're gonna see some interesting matches here. Eichhoff has a streak of winning. So, what do you suggest? How are you feeling, by the way? What are you stoked about this match?
As always, I am super stoked for this match. Like you said, we got Eichhoff. He's a big contender when it comes to RG exclusives. Last week he won. The week before that he won, and the week before that he should have won. So he's definitely the favorite coming up for this. Although saying that, Imagination, Imagination pumped. It's fair to say he pumped your boy from the game before. So.
Yes.
Is it going to be a close game? Maybe. But Eichhoff.
Jinx.
Yeah, you got to think Eichhoff's got this in the bag.
Yeah. I mean, well, again, Caster's Curse, right? Let's not get hit with the Caster's Curse. But, yeah, so we shall see once the teams join, once the players join, we shall get this going. I'm going to tell them that they can join at free will. And yeah, so Eichhoff has a history not only in RG, but also in the other organizations, whether it's Mythical Esports or, any of these other kind of smaller tournaments, Mind Games, etc. It's astounding. It's astounding. And so he has a streak of winning. So, It will be a surprise if Eichhoff was to lose this. But here we go. Take it away, Cheeky.
So I must have been watching the stream because he delays his kickoff for Imagination and ends up running the ball, putting it into the orange half. He's got ball control. He's just having a feel out for Imagination. He's giving him a wee bit of triple. Imagination running circles, and Eichhoff sees his space and slots it in the left corner.
Squares it in the left corner. Kind of does a... What does he do there? He kind of centers it, kind of goes for a fake, but then he goes for a straight up, and leaving Imagination confused in the end, not knowing where to go, which does get him that 1 goal advantage. Only 13 seconds into the game now, with Eichhoff already leading 1-0.
Eichhoff takes the kickoff well, manages to get it into the orange half, takes a quick shot at goal, but Imagination is there. He's ready to clear the ball. Imagination on the attack. He tries to throw in a shot way too early, and Eichhoff's just going to have the patience and sit there and block it. Ball is now in the halfway line. Imagination, big hit, comes it into, shoots it, into the blue half as he looks for a shot. Eichhoff is all over him and making sure that nothing's going into his net. But as I say that, Imagination managed to dribble around it, and it's a goal.
That was, wow. If you look at the perspective from Imagination there, kind of does manage to dribble around Eichhoff and kind of avoids him, to be honest, and just managed to get himself into the lead here. Draw this game into a tie with 4 minutes, just more than 4 minutes left.
So kickoff goes in the favor of Eichhoff. However, Imagination is there. He gets clearing. Now the ball is in the blue half. Imagination looking for a tackle. He's just standing still, but Eichhoff manages to hit the ball straight into him, as Eichhoff is looking for a bit of possession, a bit of space, so he can work with it. Imagination is giving him that space, as Imagination... I've lost. Sorry. There's a goal.
Imagination is giving him that space. Let's get back with the little bit of a crossbar challenge here. And Imagination does kind of take control of the game ball as well. Can I come back? Could you catch you back there, or should I go for a bit more of a casting there, Cheeky?
I'm fine. It's just that burp really threw me off, so I was a bit like, whoa, what's going on? So yeah, my bad.
No problem.
So Imagination has the ball, and he's against the Sky Code Eichhoff. Here we go. Okay. So Imagination has the ball into the blue half. He's looking for a bit of space. Eichhoff is just, feeling him out, waiting for him to make his moves, but commit too much, so that Eichhoff can get him on the counter. They're both really being passive right now. They're both sort of just like, you take the shot, no, you take the shot. They're really wanting to get that counter attack in. As Eichhoff says, he puts his foot down and he says, you know what, no, I'm going to start moving the ball forward. Imagination, though, is contesting well. ball's going
As
to
we
end
said,
up.
this will be a close game. This will be a close game. Imagination has killer kickoffs and great offense there by Imagination and a goal. Oh my god! From the left hand side there, left corner, already taking control from the middle line. Eikhoff not being there in time and coming in, scoring that goal into the center. Just over half of this match left. Just over half time here. Imagination does pull himself into the lead. Nice goal there by Imagination. Back to you, Cheeky.
Kickoff comes in and the ball's just going to roll into the blue net. What happened there was Eikhoff, he wins the kickoff, but there's a bit of a 50-50 and it ends up pinching off the wall and ends up just bouncing really sadly into the goal.
Yeah, that's I mean, what the hell was that? It's just what the hell was that? This was yeah, a lazy goal, but it does pull Imagination into a 3-1 lead here. As Eikhoff takes control of the ball once again, coming over, Imagination hitting it up onto the wall, and taking it over and missing that goal, unfortunately. And excuse me, I'm taking your play-by-play casting here. Excuse me. Go back to you, Cheeky Chunk, as I say that he does score.
Yeah, back to me and back to you because he just scored.
That was a funny that Eikhoff hitting a nice aerial there. Imagination not being back in time. So yes, 3-2 now with 1 minute 54. So Eikhoff makes efforts to catch up.
So yeah, before that was a bit of a poo goal, but you know, it's 1v1, it's full of poo goals. You don't see that many of the silly sort of pinch off the wall into the goals in 3v3. It's Imagination trying to dance around him, and he does. Really, really beautiful goal.
Oh my god, Imagination going up there. Oh wow, that was astounding. That was really astounding. Coming up, hitting it, nearly hitting the crossbar, but from that aerial, but being just there in time. As 4-2 now. Eikhoff, you know, this is usual kind of things. Things are kind of calm. Imagination is in the lead, but Eikhoff does not take much risks as he's trying to make another attack and actually scores. I was about to hit it back to you, but let's analyze this goal for a bit here. Trying to hit it back, but Eikhoff being there on time, kind of making a mini flick, and the ball slowly but surely bouncing into the goal.
Yeah, it's just another one of those sort of two goals. You know, not a lot of pace on the ball, but somehow it ends up in the back of the net. Imagination wins the kickoff. Takes the shot early. Unlucky there, hits the bar and in the post, and it comes out. Imagination still got the ball. Eikhoff's just sitting back in net. He's covering his left-hand post. There's so much space. All Imagination has to do was get the shot into the other side of the goal, but he stalls. Eikhoff comes up, he attacks, he takes possession, and he scores in the counter break.
He scores and he pulls himself into a tie from the left side of the goal, into the goal area, and just kind of does a mini 360 there and puts it in. 1 minute left with 4-4. This is interesting. Head-to-head 1v1 goal style kind of thing here.
So Eikhoff managed to get that. Oh, yeah, he just managed to get it. Imagination came flying out, but Eikhoff was he barely just got it. He managed to chip the ball over, and lucky there that it hits the bar and goes in.
Yeah, that's lucky, but Eikhoff 5-4 into the lead now, as Eikhoff is kind of, you know, he's kind of getting himself into the lead. He's proving that he's worth his name. But we'll probably see that more into game 2 of this best of 3. But nice game. I'm really enjoying this game. As Eikhoff does score once again, coming over the even from the blue side, kind of making a long goal, bouncing it off in the goal area once and into that goal, whilst Imagination did not have, or it wasn't enough for Imagination to come back there.
I mean, we see Eikhoff, and you know, he dominates in these exclusive games. So I'm kind of wanting to be on Team Imagination right now. I want a bit of change in the final, you know. So gotta be honest, bit of bias coming in. I'm really hoping that Imagination manages to pull this game back because, you know, the time is not on his side and there's a 2-goal lead for Eichwolf as we come into back to the play-by-play. Eichwolf is going to put it in and surely seal the game.
That's so 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left for Eichwolf to make for Imagination to make a comeback here. But I'm really enjoying this game. But I mean, you can take hashtag Team Imagination there. I'm not so convinced, as Eichwolf does really have a history of winning RG tournaments. As I say that, Imagination nearly scores, sitting in the goalpost there. But this first round still goes to Eichwolf. And GG, well played there. I cannot talk. Eichwolf wins this first round of the semifinals, and so 2 more to pull him into the final. What are your predictions on the next game? Do you think Eichwolf will score like he always does, or do you think Imagination might have a comeback?
Honestly, I think Imagination might have a bit of a comeback. It was really unlucky there. He pinches it, it hits the post, hits the other post, and then comes out the goal. You know, it's just Psionics, please. You know, Psionics gods. Maybe Eichwolf's been praying extra hard to the Psionics gods because that goal at the end, or sorry, that goal that should have been, didn't seem to formulate. So, Imagination. I feel like that game was close. The only reason that I got a 3-goal lead towards the end was because Imagination's position was, you know, he was just seeing himself way too much. He was in no man's land, and I'm pretty sure that as long as he gets his mentality and right and his psychology, then I think we should have a good game too.
Yes, we should, because this is really tight, guys. This is really tight. Eichwolf, the all-star champion, so to speak, from Rewind Gaming. Taking on Imagination, and so we're gonna get started right into this next game. Let's see what's gonna come here. Let's see what the outcome is gonna be. So let's continue.
So kickoff sort of went in Imagination's favor, but Eichwolf had a bit of possession. He went for the shot and didn't have a lot of power, so Imagination just took possession off him and is now on his way on the attacks. Eichwolf is looking to go for maybe a demo, maybe not. He's not in a good position. What's Eichwolf thinking right now? Oh, but he just manages to slow the ball down, slow down the tempo. Now he's on the attack. He's on a dribble. Ball is now in the left orange corner. As we're looking for the play here, Ike is going to center it. Oh, it hits off the corner and bounces straight to the middle. It's center. He hits off the post and it centers. What happened there?
Oh, that's a good question there. I mean, was that tactical or was that a coincidence? I'm guessing it was more tactical play by Eichwolf there. Nice trick. really great trick there, but we shall see what shall happen as we do get into the next kickoff.
So kickoff goes Imagination's way. He's down the blue left-hand side. Goes for a quick sort of like wall pinch, trying to just get something. He's passing towards his goal, but Eichwolf's right there. What are you doing, Imagination? Just slow the game down. Oh my goodness, as it bounces towards the net. Eichwolf's really on the attack here. He's really looking for something, as Imagination just needs to relax. Maybe get back in defense. There he goes. He gets back in defense. Now he's got possession, and now he's in the driving seat. Open net, no sweat. It's a goal. 2-0. 2-0. 1-1. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Imagination does put himself pull this game into a tie. So, as you say, open net, no sweat. That's pretty much all I gotta say here. So, going head to head, both of them. We shall see what happens. I'm really hoping Eichwolf wins this. I'm really hoping so, but we shall see.
What? You're hoping Eichwolf wins this? You want more of the same?
He has a history.
Okay, well, someone's clearly put some money on Eichwolf as he finds himself in an open net. No sweat. Imagination in no man's land.
Imagination in no man's land, and Eichwolf. As I said, Eichwolf. I'm in Team Eichwolf here, coming in from the goal zone and kind of fitting it from the top of his octane there into the goal, pulling himself into the lead 2-1 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here at the Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. Actually, as I say that, the game does pull itself into a tie. Sorry, Imagination pulls this game into a tie, coming in from the nice kickoff goal there by Imagination. So back to you, Cheeky.
As I stuff more garlic bread into my mouth, it seems that the thought of Imagination being in this RG Exclusives 8 final becomes more and more apparent as he takes another goal and it's 3-2.
It is 3-2. It is 3-2. So Imagination, nice goal there. I didn't really pay attention to what was happening and there. Unfortunately, I apologize. But let's get on to the next kickoff. Actually, Eichhoff does pull himself into a 2-goal advantage here, making another nice kickoff goal, coming over from the blue side and does a 360 and a goal. 3 minutes 14 seconds left.
Can I just watch back the VOD and just confirm that your boy Julius just said that Eichhoff just got himself a 2-goal lead? Can we get some Kappa 1 2 please in the chat, please?
No, I never said that. I never said that. I never said that, but Eichhoff does score that and may pull himself into a goal lead. But we shall see what happens here as Eichhoff makes one of them slow goals. Slow goals.
Kickoff's underway here. It's 4-3. Eichhoff again. He's just going to delay it and he's going to end up winning it. He's got boost on his side. Imagination's coming flying in, and what are you doing? He's sort of, I don't know what happened there. What did happen?
It comes on from the side. They're seeing a direct line into the goal from the corner. And so this game is a tie now. It's a tie. We haven't reached half time yet, but it's a tie. So head to head, Eichhoff versus Imagination. This could be the final practically, but it's not. It is the semi-final. So we shall see what happens as Eichhoff does take control of the ball once again, takes it over to the orange top, into the corner, and but Imagination does take it off him. Back to you, Cheeky.
So yep, Eichhoff is. Oh, the ball's in a dangerous area, but Eichhoff does have possession of the ball control, going for a little bit of a dribble now. It's coming down into the orange goal, and it's in 5-4.
5-4 for Eichhoff. As I said, you might be team Imagination. I am Eichhoff. Team Eichhoff. He has a history. He's not gonna let that down. He's not gonna let that down. But these players are really tied skill-wise as well as Imagination is a Season 3 Grand Champion, and Eichhoff is a ESL Monthly Elite. Boy, that's a good title to have, as it shows endurance always and throughout.
I mean, I'm going to argue for the common Rocket League player and say that my legend tag is pretty cool, but each their own. As Eichhoff is looking for an open goal, and Imagination was really close there, trying to get a touch on it, but it ends up in the left corner.
Oh my God! What was that coming on from the left corner there? Eichhoff coming from the goal zone. That's how I like to call that area. Coming over from the center, and this does go in favor of Eichhoff, but Imagination takes control of the ball.
So we are away. Ball is in the right blue corner. Eichhoff looking for a bit of dribbling. Oof, Imagination gets faked out there. It's an open net. He's going to go for the turtle. No, he's not. It's him.
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, no one can go on the turtle for Eichhoff. Come on. Coming in from the left side there of the goal, making a rolling goal there. Nice goal by Eichhoff.
We're underway with the kickoff. Ball is going to end up in the blue half. Imagination is there. He just needs to get a little bit of a touch. Just flick it in. Oh, he can't get it. Eichhoff's all over him. Eichhoff bringing it up onto the wall. He's touching an air dribble.
Eichhoff's all over him. Oh my God. Let's get this PG rated.
Okay, sorry. Family stream. Imagination looking for the shot. Eichhoff again is up on the wall looking for something. Doesn't go for the air dribble this time. Conserving his boost. all the little boost he has, and he manages to take control of the ball and slot it in 8-4.
8-4 there with about 1 minute and 2 seconds left. So Eichwolf 8-4, essentially winning this the second round. But I don't mean to call anything. I nearly did, but I don't mean to call anything, as I can get hit by the Caster's Curse, as we still have about 50 seconds remain, and that is certainly enough for Imagination to score 4 more goals, taking this at least into an overtime. But I don't know how that looks, with Eichwolf being great offense there, but Imagination does take control of the ball again, so I don't know what will happen.
Well, I can confirm something for you, is that I'm not going to be able to go to university because I put my life savings on Imagination, so the odds were just that good. But Eichwolf going to take the ball into play, taking it into the orange right-hand corner. Imagination is up on the wall. Oh, off the ceiling. That's very adventurous. Jazer, is that you? On a flip, and a loop-de-loop, as Imagination is going to pinch the ball off of the left-hand side on the middle wall. Eichwolf is looking for a bit of flair, a bit of an air dribble. Doesn't reach for it though. Imagination, can he get one more goal? No, he can't. It's 8-4.
No, he cannot, and so Eichwolf does win this second round of the tournament. Of this semi-final, which brings him forwards into the final. Nice play by Eichwolf, and he does win that MVP tag right there, and he wins it, and he deserves it. So we will be back with the other semi-final in just a minute here. Stay tuned. This was a nice semi-final. We'll be back in just a second. Stay tuned. And welcome back, guys. This is the second semi-final of the Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. This is going to be me solo casting this round, reporting live from Manfield. We're going to see Ixo versus Tipsy, which happened a few weeks ago as well, I believe. Looking over, we do see that both of them have already joined their game, and we shall get this started right away. Ixo versus Tipsy is starting off now. Yeah, as we do see the kickoff coming in, going into the favor of Tipsy there, but Ixo does take control of the game, and he makes the first goal. And I believe, I did look this up earlier, but Ixo is, I believe, 18th or 19th in the world in 1v1s. If that could be confirmed, that would be nice. If I threw some whisper into my ear. Excuse me, it was 38th. Yes, 38th is the place of Ixo 1v1 in the world. So definitely seen some great plays, as Ixo does try to go for that attack again, but does not really get that, as Tipsy does make a nice defense. Ixo going for defense again, kind of hitting it off the backboard, and takes it back now into the blue field. Half of the field. Was that a mistake? Nope. As Ixo does make the next goal. Nice goal there, but where was Tipsy? Let's look at that, his perspective here, as he was trying to go for that, but doesn't really. He was in nowhere land, somewhat to the middle line, as Ixo 2-0 there in favor of Ixo. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left of this match. Coming in from the blue side there, a tactical demo there, nice demo by Ixo, and essentially causing him the next goal. This is just banger 1v1 tournament, 1v1 goals here, but nice flick off and nice goal there by Ixo. 3-0 there with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left of the game. Moving on to the next kickoff. Right. What was that? I didn't even manage to finish my second sentence there. Coming over, nice hit off the backboard and into the goal there. 4-0 by Ixo. 4 minutes left, so not even a minute, and already managed to get 4 goals. If that continues, mathematical terms, that would be 20 goals in the entirety of this match. That's incredible. And so that is incredible. But we see Ixo coming in once again. Tipsy trying to go for that, but Ixo does make the next goal. 5-0 with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left of the game. So kind of banger 1v1s here at the Manfield Stadium. So yeah, quite interesting. Ixo and Tipsy. So I mean, Ixo 38th in the world ranking. That's astounding. That's really astounding. As Ixo, they take control. Yes, exactly that. Ixo taking control of the game, of the ball once again. Not really, as Tipsy does try to make an attack. That nice defense by Ixo in the middle of the goal. But Tipsy going over and scoring 1-5 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left of the game. Nice. Really nice goal there by Tipsy. Alright, moving into the next kickoff. Coming into the goal zone there of the blue half. So we do see a lot of battling here, but Ixo does seem to be the dominant player still. So I mean, it's really astounding. Ixo showing off his placed in 1v1s. Excuse me for the silence. But we do go on. Next up, Tipsy. Tipsy going off. The ball going over into the blue side of the match here, as it does hit off the backboard. And Tipsy being in there on time and scoring 5-2 for IXO, still being in the lead there. 3 goals ahead. Tipsy. Oh, nice. Really nice goal. Tactical hit off the bounce of the floor there, but a little bit of a 50-50. IXO does take it over Tipsy, and backboards. Tipsy and backboards seem to work very well. Tipsy taking over the blue side of the field and scoring once again 5-3. Might Tipsy be able to catch up here? That is the question. Here in Mansell Stadium, it is the tension stays tight. Nice goal there, getting it over to the kickoff. Sorry, this is a bit of a much of talking here. IXO does take it off the wall there onto the but Tipsy confusing him as IXO the ball was left alone, and IXO taking the goal once again. 6-3 for IXO with 1 minute and 34 seconds left of the game. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting right here in the game. 1v1s seem to be very interesting as the kickoff. The next kickoff goes into favor of Tipsy. IXO not letting it past the goal line there though. Tipsy hitting off the backboard and scoring once again. This is 6-4 for still IXO being still in the lead, but Tipsy catching up. 1 minute 34 to at least pull us into a overtime. So interesting, quite interesting. And so moving on to the next kickoff. Putting him into the orange, and IXO. So excuse me for this silence there, but Tipsy, oh my god, hits it off the challenge, crossbar challenge there. As Tipsy does make it over into the blue side, IXO takes control of the ball, hitting it off the backboard, and Tipsy hits it off the back by taking up the wall. As they do have a bit of a 50-50. IXO does take control of the ball once again as the ball is to the blue side. Oh my god, that's what happened there. Nice hit off the crossbar there. IXO hitting it into the goal essentially. Just a very nice goal there by IXO. 46 seconds left. IXO being into 3-goal lead there. And so the ball goes into favor of Tipsy. Tipsy going over, not letting him. IXO not letting him past the goal line there. And so, nice taking over the middle line as IXO takes it over and is kind of cornered, but does manage to score again. While Tipsy was kind of hunting for boost or something. That was quite interesting there. IXO makes an interesting goal there. Okay, moving on to the next kickoff. Excuse me, guys, if there was silence, but let's get onto the match. A nice kickoff, a nice backboard, yeah. Nice kickoff onto the backboard, and IXO scoring once again 9-4 with 4 seconds left. So 4 seconds, 5 goals. Not really possible in the mathematical terms, but again, I don't want to be hit with the caster's curse. So we shall see what happens as 4 seconds left to make this next goal. So This kickoff does take it over into the control, and Ixo takes home this first round of the second semi-final. Alright, so Ixo and Tipsy. Ixo winning this first round 9-4. And so we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens, definitely, in this next round. Alright, Tipsy has already joined this game. Ixo not joining, there we go, joining in Season 2 Grand Champion Tipsy. Maybe he'll show a comeback in this game, we shall see. Alright, coming over into the blue side of the field there. The ball is catching up. Tipsy has control of the ball as he does. Ixo not letting it pass the goal line and takes control of the ball into the side there. Sorry, excuse me, guys, for this latent for this silence. I'm not having a good day here personally as a caster, but Ixo does take control of the ball again, hitting it off the backboard. Tipsy into the corner. Ixo and Tipsy, kind of a 50-50 as the ball is into corner of the blue side of the field. Ixo and Tipsy kind of dueling here as Ixo does score the first goal of this 1v1. 4 minutes left, less than 4 minutes left actually. So interesting. Yeah, a very, very interesting match indeed as Ixo does pull himself into the lead with just less than a minute elapsed of this game. So we shall see what shall see as Ixo does go back to get that boost, and moving forwards, and Tipsy kind of deflecting his ball line there. Tipsy, Ixo taking over the middle line and taking control and just scored the 2-0 with a 3 minutes and 31 seconds left of this game. Alright, let's get back into this next kickoff. Ixo making it over, hitting it off the backboard, and does score, pulling himself into only a 1-goal deficit here. And so Tipsy coming up, and nice goal there on the top, just below the crossbar. Nice. Really interesting. Yep, Ixo, nice goal, a nice kickoff goal. Well, let's take a look at that. Take a look at that into the center. Oh my god, nice. Really interesting. Interesting, but very powerful, classic goal, click off. Yes, classic kickoff goal there by Ixo. Now he's in a 3-1 lead, so Tipsy will have to strengthen his offense even more to kind of pull this game at least into overtime. 3 minutes left. We shall see what happens. Tipsy and Ixo hitting it over, hitting it up, over, and past that goal zone there of the orange field. As Tipsy does make it over and try to make an attack, but Ixo, nice defense there. We passed the half-line mark of 3-1. Tipsy and Ixo kind of having a 50-50 there. Tipsy has control of the ball right now and does score once again. I can't really check the stats right now, but if someone who is listening or someone else in the Twitch chat perhaps can tell me where Tipsy is, because he does seem to be quite high as well. And so let's get on to the next kickoff as Ixo does almost make a goal there. Oh my god, nice hit of the crossbar. Ixo taking it over. Tipsy coming up and into the blue side of the field. Ixo and Tipsy kind of having a 50-50 as Ixo does take control over the ball once again, and not being able to hit off the backboard there perfectly. But let's see here. Ixo in the blue and the orange side of the field, orange side of the field, does try and go for an attack as Tipsy have a nice defense there. And nice hitting it into the corner. Ixo and Tipsy. Very nice, interesting as Tipsy does take control once again, and the ball is into the blue side of the field. And what happened there? They were kind of going for the ball but crossing each other. Ixo does score through a missed goal, I believe. Look at that. Not even touching the ball, and it kind of bounces into the goal there as Ixo put himself into a 4-2 lead with 103 seconds left of the game. Going over into the next kickoff, and Ixo 5-2 now with 1 minute left of the game. It's interesting, very, very interesting. Ixo hitting off the back. Excuse me, I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. Hitting it over the goal line just barely with an aerial, which pulls him into the 4-2 lead with 50 seconds left. So it looks like Ixo might win the semi-final, but I don't want to be hit with the caster's curse, so I'm not confirming anything. In fact, Ixo makes the 6-2 now. 6-2 with 6-2 coming over, and Tipsy left the match. Is this a forfeit or is this? Hold on. Tipsy left the match. Let's investigate there. But Ixo, it looks like Ixo is moving on to the stream into the next game here. But we'll see what happens. Let's investigate. Let's investigate what happened here. Let's see here. I'll be in contact with. Yeah, let's sort this out. But it does look like Ixo is going over into the final. So we will be going into the break. Maybe we'll come back with the final, or we will come back with rematch of this game. This is Julius reporting from the Mansfield Stadium. And so we will take a break right here. Stay tuned. All right, and welcome back, guys. This is the grand final of the Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. I am joined by a co-caster, Jar of Jam. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling just fine. Thanks for having me here this fine evening. Been a while since I've done these 1v1 tournaments, and thankfully, in the game of Rocket League, in the tournaments, there's usually no rules that allow the substitutes in the middle of the match or in the middle of the tournament. But thankfully, you can substitute casters, and that's exactly what we have right here. So, Ixo, well, he is starting this off with a quick one, really, straight off the kickoff, outplaying iQwolf at his own game, really, I think. He usually does these fast kickoffs himself, and this time, no, it's Ixo on the other side. iQwolf might have a bit of a trouble this time.
This is, to be honest, this is a replay of grand finals. This has been the same grand final for the last, at least 3 weeks. So, Ixo and iQwolf kind of have facing revenges after revenge. But Ixo does take his lead there. But, I don't know. I don't want to be hit with the caster's curse, but might iQwolf win this or not? That's always the question, as iQwolf does go for the demo and Ixo scores, and that was interesting.
Well, Ixo just started off quite well on that attack as well. I mean, he just put it as fast, as strong as he could possibly in the direction of the net. He had a straight view of the opponent's goal. So all he had to do is just give it as much push as he can. He did that. So even at Demolition, another one for iQwolf, he likes to play aggressively. And will he have enough time? He will have enough time. Ixo just at the wrong angle from that ball. Wrong side, rather. So
wrong side to the right
2-1, right.
To the right. And iQwolf actually does go for that nice demo, giving himself time to score. And so iQwolf pulls them into only a 1 goal deficit from 2. The time right now is 4:22 left of this match.
Still, I'm hoping there will be a change, finally, that iQwolf will be dethroned from his throne of the winner of the 1v1s all throughout every single week. Ixo does have it in them, it seems. From what I've heard, he is ranked in top 100, surely number 38 at this point. iQwolf obviously is higher. He had made a quite strong push in the last couple of weeks or so, going from 50 to the top 10. Number 9 or number 8 is he at this point?
He is a number 9 actually. So and Ixo is 38 and iQwolf is number 9. So definitely seeing high ranks here in the DFH stadium. But we shall see where this is going, as iQwolf it does have a history of winning all of these smaller tournaments, and it doesn't matter which organization, whether it is Rewind Gaming or Mind Games or I don't know, Mythical Esports or anything of that sort. So we shall see, as Ixo does go for that demo, which does eventually get himself enough time to take over from the middle line there.
Well, I don't think I've seen so many demolitions in the game before, at least in 1v1s. Usually these guys, obviously, they do bumps and do all that stuff. But the amount of demolitions these guys have been already putting on the field seems like a show of how the game will continue onwards. These demolitions obviously are, so far they haven't been showing that these guys just demo and then wait, just give a chance. But Ixo, what is he doing to iQwolf? The flicks worthy of iQwolf himself, and he is getting outplayed. This is 5 matches, a best of 5 rather, so 3 wins will take it. But Ixo is already putting quite a big effort in the match number 1.
I think Ixo wants to get a head start before the legend iQwolf destroys him. But which is what we have seen in the last couple of tournaments. But Ixo, I mean, yeah, as I said, he wants to get a head start here, because iQwolf does have a history of reverse sweeps and things like that. So, easy play, easy go, and Ixo does. That was a close chance there by Ixo. But let's get back to the play-by-play here, as this takes longer as the other goal.
Well, finally, they at least give you a break. Sometimes these guys exchange goals back and forth. iQwolf outtricks Ixo completely, just puts it past him with the slowest of the motions, but it works. No one is in the net, gives him even a little push, places him in the net. Ixo still can't say that.
Yes, Ixo still can't say that. That was a slow one there. Kind of teasing Ixo there in the goal zone, which does pull himself into lower his goal deficit into a 2-4 there, and so it's interesting. It's interesting.
I love to see Ixo and his positioning. Watch as every time he's making a save, he always quickly recovers. He's always quick on his feet, so he doesn't get caught in an unfavorable position after Eichwolf has shot once on the net already. Here, he even gets a save from that one. I don't even think that was going into the net, at least from my angle. Let's just say that my angle was absolutely terrible for that one. Ixo starting yet another attack. He is, even if he's not scoring at this point, he's wasting Eichwolf's time and just destroying his confidence even more and more. Obviously, Eichwolf, I think, is used to winning these ones. I've heard a stat that every single match so far, every single series, have ended 2-0. Actually, for Eichwolf, that is not true. He actually lost one of these series to Telstad, but still went on through, then past Imagination, I guess. That's a mouthful, that's for sure. And Exo actually, out of all interesting matchups, he actually lost the game in the first series of the tournament against Speed Freaks 678. I'm pretty sure I've seen that name before, either in one-on-ones or one of the many tournaments in the European scene.
But let's get back onto the Manfield, onto the Defect Stadium field here. So.
Just in time.
That was just in time.
I do appreciate you bringing me back into the game, as Eichwolf actually lost this to Ixo where he shouldn't have been. It seems, yeah. He should have been. He should have been in the right position for that one. Instead, he somehow ended up not going for it and basically gifting the ball and the possession to Ixo. But at this point, 6-2. Eichwolf is sinking without a trace. But I think he's already looking towards the next match.
Yeah, he is. And so we shall see what's happening here. We have 37 seconds left, though. I mean, a lot can happen in 1v1 37 seconds. 37. My accent. 37 seconds. There we go. And so...
You're absolutely right. I'm actually watching both the game as it unfolds in real time and the stream. The timer difference, I think, at one point was only 10 seconds. The goal difference was 2 goals. So, yeah, this all could change. But Eichwolf, if he will be leaving shots like these, he must be feeling really bad about himself right now.
What's happening to him? Okay, there's two options. There's two options right now. Either this is tactical and Eichwolf just wants to have a little bit of fun and goes for a reverse sweep in the end, which is very likely, or he's not feeling well. He doesn't really have a great day today, which might as well be possible as well. But we shall see what happens.
Well, it also will be a show of what Eichwolf is as a player. Does losses like this sort of do something to his mentality? Does he start to play more nervously due to that? This will show in the upcoming matches. But so far, Ixo has, well, let's say, demolished Eichwolf. Usually the score is the other way around. People saying that, well, I've played against Eichwolf and he has won 10-2 against me. No, this time it's Ixo actually winning against Eichwolf, and he will have a story to tell.
Yeah, he will. And actually, not only did you say Ixo demolished Eichwolf, he literally demolished Eichwolf, literally, on the field. But this is, yeah, you're true. Usually it is the other way around. Usually Eichwolf just destroys all of his opponents. But we shall see. What is your prediction for the next match?
Well, it's all a question whether it's mind games from Eichwolf or whether he was beat fair and square.
As I said.
Yeah, there's a feeling in here. I'm feeling quite a vibe in here that actually it's about time that today is the day when the king gets finally dethroned, a new contender rises. Although Eichel
Well-
still continues to play aggressively, and he outpushes Ixo, who does save that in the end. So no goal for Eichel, and he will be getting more nervous with each passing second. And if he will be passing ball back to his own net, he better be careful. Did Ixo get the boost? No, he actually didn't. So Ixo will be trying to scramble and take whatever scraps of boost there are on the field. Seemingly he is now in the right position with the right amount of boost. Although that touch does fall somewhere else, not where he wanted. Still in the right position, Eichel won't be able to get that ball.
No, he will not. But I mean, Eichel does kind of push forward, I guess. But we shall see what happens.
Ixo starts in promising attack on the flank. A flip actually sees Eichel turn. And the red triangle of lag just greased me just for a second, just to make me nervous. I'm not supposed to be nervous in this situation. It's the guys who are playing on the field, but the game always still finds way to make me nervous as well. But Eichel now on the attack himself with a dribble. Ixo waiting for him to make the first move. Does bring the ball forward, but won't be able to hit it. Steals the boost out of Eichel's face, and there's an clear by Eichel, and the ball just goes back. Eichel actually just is fine with playing a passive game, leaving the ball to his opponent. That could bite him. I think Ixo is good enough to actually take these balls and take these chances straight to Eichel.
I'm sure Ixo is very, very good enough to take these balls. What was this? This was PG rated, right? Sorry. 3 minutes have passed and nothing has happened. I mean, is this tactical, or is this just? Do we see a balance of forces? Like, actually, yeah, I say 3 minutes have passed, and there's just been an action as Ixo does take the lead here, just as we break the 3-minute mark here at the EFH Stadium. Back to you.
I'm actually surprised myself that I wasn't expecting this to go to 2 minutes played with no goals. So finally, they do break that deadlock. And perhaps this is the moment where finally the goals will come from each and every player. Ixo again outplays Eichel to that boost, but obviously Eichel has plenty to choose from on the field. That's the beauty of 1v1. Unless your opponent denies you of boost, you usually will have plenty of boost to get on the field. And since you have no one else to steal it from, or no one that can steal it from you, Eichel starts an attack. And actually, I'm forgetting what joy it is to just watch the players from their own camps. Eichel chose the right man for this one. Eichel out dribbles, just breaks the ankles, I guess the axles in this case for the cars, and Ixo just comes out flying. He overestimated himself
into a lead there. Pulling this game into a tie there. Ixo with the nice goal there. So this might be the comeback from Ixo. Comeback from Eichel, but Ixo nice save. So I mean, balance of forces. Is this balance of forces? Yeah, I'm still going back to that idea. So interesting. Really, things stay interesting.
Well, let's see how much more interesting they will get, since this is the match after the first one. That 5-goal difference should have been really telling sign, but no. Now it's Eichel actually. Again, with a chance for him. Ixo loves to go for these attacks, just bam, fly past it. Ixo, will he get the ball? No, Eichel will be right there, so Ixo didn't even come for it. He just decides to go for the boost. A wise strategy in this case, because Eichel is a tad low, but since he is going for dribbles, he's not going for aerials. He usually will have enough boost in him to take this back. Takes a short route to the goal, not going for a big boost. That would have cost him if he would have gone for that side one. And my camera is nowhere to be seen. Where am I looking? For a second, I was even looking for the orange goal. That is not the right one.
Nah, it's not. No, it's not. But Ixo, nice goal though. Nice goal. I didn't really see the beginning of that goal, but nice flick into that goal. Putting Ixo into the lead here with 1 minute and 12 seconds left. So interesting, really interesting. As we do see Ixo making an attack again, Eichel taking it off Ixo.
Yeah, but the shot-wise, they are really, really close onto that one. I don't have the stats of the previous game. Eichel puts it off Ixo, and Ixo has to make a save off the crossbar, but it still works. Icewolf gets out dribbled yet again. He gets a touch, but it isn't enough. Ixo increases his lead in this one to 2 goals.
Oh yes, he does. He does. He does indeed. And my game doesn't load in. There we go. 3-1 there for Ixo. What is this we're seeing? Why is Icewolf not being the way he is? Or he's just he's doing this tactical reverse sweep. I guess we shall find out in the next game. However, we still have 40 seconds left, so as I said, things can change very, very quickly. As Icewolf is only 2 goals behind Ixo there. So 30 seconds remaining of this match right now as the ball is into the middle line. So let's get back to the play.
Oh, that pinch could have cost Icewolf. Really, that went in the direction of goal. Thankfully, only hits the post. Ike on the attack, a rare air dribble we see from him, or just an air shot. Ixo still solid right there in the defense. Icewolf won't be able to have enough time to save this one. I think he needs to go to his basic plays. He needs to go to those aggressive plays and demolitions that he had in the first match. He did get a couple of goals from that, I feel. And this match, he got a couple of promising chances. So maybe this is the way for him, because his usual style of play seemingly is not working. Ixo is doing everything that stops him from that, or just scores more goals. It seems like Icewolf just can't find anything against Ixo.
Oh no, he can't. He just cannot. He just cannot find anything against Ixo, and so Ixo wins this second round of the grand final of this Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament. So there's 2 options right now. Either we see a reverse sweep right now of Icewolf starting the next match, and you know how reverse sweeps by Icewolf are. They start off right away with the kickoff goals, or we don't really see that, and Icewolf manages to break his win streak, which is highly unlikely, but it's possible, which is kind of devastating. But you know, it's interesting. We shall see. We shall still see what will happen in this next round.
RL, I say.
I cannot talk. I cannot talk today.
I
don't know why I signed up to cast.
It happens. Actually, let me quickly check. Just going back to the stats. This is the number 8, right? So indeed, for the past, starting from number 1, the Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1s, I do mean, it has been Icewolf twice. Then he had the break. I don't think he had participated in the third one. Ooh, Ixo. Well, Ixo just started on a high note yet again. Just like the match number 1, a quick goal against the Icewolf himself. Not a kickoff goal per se. Just Icewolf. A whiff
Nice.
from him. That
Just casual.
well, if your game style against players like Icewolf in 1v1s just gets casual, then I think you start to realize that you are really one of the top players right now. Ike does play it safe, and I think this will give him some of that confidence that he needed. That one goal, he calmed his nerves, I think, by this point. So this could be the turning point. Let's see if he can do anything from this one. Hopefully he will. Although usually I'm cheering for the underdog. This time I'm that surprised that Icewolf is going down so hard to Ixo. So let's see if he can get control of this, at least the ball, and then the match, and then hopefully the series.
The game is tied. Which means the tensions are really, really high here in the DFH Stadium as Ixo and Icewolf really tries to push right now. He doesn't want to lose his win streak. That's really... Imagine yourself being in this position, having a win streak of, I don't know, like 10, 15 tournaments, 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3, and then suddenly breaking it to Ixo, who's 38th place versus you being 9th place in the world of 1v1s. And so, actually, as I say that, Icewolf does go into the lead with 4 minutes here. Let's look at that from Icewolf's perspective. Going on over the middle line there, and kind of turning away right away, and knowing that you scored it's satisfying. It's quite satisfying knowing that you're in the lead, and knowing that you are in fact not about to lose your win streak.
Well, he still needs to bring this back. Eichwolf still loves to push Ixo, it seems. But Eichwolf, at this point, he is down by 2 games in the series. He needs to win this match and the next 2 to have his win streak saved. Ixo will obviously put every single obstacle that he can on the way of that one. On that last goal, perhaps a little bit of a mistake. He decided to go for the goal, and he didn't have any time to do just that. I think he should have gone for the contest, but the decision making obviously split second in the games like this, and sometimes you do make the wrong ones. Ixo finds himself on the wrong side of that ball, so he can't continue to push that.
Nice.
Net. And Hoop loses another duel, so Eichwolf obviously just rolls it towards the goal. 3-1. Is this the late comeback, or is Ixo just toying with Eichwolf at this point?
As I said, it might be possible that it is tactical from Eichwolf to just come back with a reverse sweep. I think that's what he's trying to do anyway. That's kind of what his name here. His record. Always going for that reverse sweep there. But Ixo, it also might be tactical for Ixo in order to have pulled into a game 4 or a game 5 even. But I wouldn't lose those. I wouldn't take those risks if I was Ixo. But we shall see what happens.
Well, it's all fine and dandy to talk about that one, but usually we know of another. This time it's a team, obviously, who loves to play from behind. That's the Leftovers, and I'm pretty sure that they don't like it. I'm pretty sure they don't enjoy every single time in a series going down by 1 or 2 games and then crawling back and getting that win. So I don't think he was enjoying that too much, or who knows? Maybe he's that kind of a guy. Maybe he enjoys this this pressure, and we see him bring it back to Ixo. And this is a prime time, or perhaps he's just not a prima donna, a showman. I guess he just wants to be on the screen as much as possible.
I guess so. I mean, it's kind of a myth here on the. Actually, that was a nice goal there by Ixo. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's kind of a myth here on the Rewind Gaming Discord server. That Eichwolf he's always commenting on his reverse sweeps and on his goals and in his games, and every time after a tournament, after he wins the tournament, he's always going back into his tactical reverse sweeps, etc. And by the way, if you do, that is a perfect time to plug in our Discord server. It is in the link down below, and you can also, by the way, donate to our prize pool using the exclamation mark Matcherino here on the Twitch chat. Let's get back into the game, as there were 2 goals that I didn't really comment on. Ixo, nice, trying to attempting to kind of put it catching up there, but Eichwolf not really letting it through there. 2 minutes left with Eichwolf leading 5-2.
And we see Ixo slowing it down. Actually does turn around so quickly. Eichwolf even didn't react to that. He did react in the chat, obviously. A really nice shot. So just watch Ixo as he immediately turned around. Eichwolf, for whatever reason, decided the ball was go even further than that. So Ixo still bringing the plays back to Eichwolf, who has even brought some of the aerial stuff from his repertoire into this game. Quick kickoff from both of these players. I'm pretty sure these guys will collide a ton in the midfield just because they both are quite proficient with those quick kickoffs.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see what happens here. But Eichwolf, that was a good show of sportsmanship that he put to the that he reacted in the chat there. But Ixo and Eichwolf taking it over and scoring the next goal. So, as I said, he's going for a
reverse sweep.
That one. I'm gonna go back and repeat that sentence. He's going for a reverse sweep, and maybe winning this tournament, maybe not, as this is all deciding, especially if it does come down to that game 5. Ixo wins. Ixo wins the $15. Eichwolf wins the $15, as he always does in these many tournaments and these 1v1s, as Eichwolf does score the next goal, 7-3. I think we can call it a game, but I'm not doing it as I don't want to be hit with the caster's curse.
Well, at this point, it will take a huge curse to bring the spell that Eichwolf is having. But
true.
thankfully, you have right here your biggest specialist on the caster curses. That will be Jar Jam. Just in the tournament that I've casted, not just yesterday, with the Jebro of the PRL fame, I've got 3 caster curses in one tournament. I maybe get 1. Sometimes I get 2. 3, it's absolutely unheard of. Still got him. And I'm not worried a single bit. I will outplay Ixo completely. Just pop to the sky. And Ixo, once again, this is his weakness, I think. He can get baited, basically. He thinks that he has the ball. Eichel just whips the cloth or whatever from underneath him, just say, ta-da! Nope, you're not getting that ball, and scored it right there.
No, you're not getting that ball.
Ixo, you might rethink your strategy at this point. Eichwolf suddenly has brought the old magic back.
Yeah, he has. And as the timer has hit the 1 minute mark, we do see Eichwolf being ahead of 8, having goals. I cannot talk. Why did I volunteer to cast today? 8 goals versus 4 goals right here, as Eichwolf does. We see the old Eichwolf back here. I think before I stumble over the words, I'm gonna hand it back to you.
Alrighty, well, just in time. That didn't actually hit the post. The graphics, yeah, there's a bit of a not a gap, just a bit over the goal. I thought it was the post. Actually, it wasn't. So Eichel outplays Ixo yet again. We've seen Ixo on a bit of attacking motion for the past 30 seconds, but in the end, Eichel just pushes him straight into the net. On this one, even outplays him straight in the midfield. So Eichel, will he bring it to 10? That is the question at this point in the match, because obviously Eichel is a surefire winner of the game number 3. But will he get more goals? Will Ixo score a last goal in this game? This could mean a lot if Ixo can score 1. Not at this point, obviously. Not when he is demolished on the end of the field. Will Eichel score on himself? Maybe. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to do that, but he does want to try and carry it. Ixo, what are you doing? This is save these goals for when it matters. For when it matters, not like this. Look
this
at
is hilarious though. And we've hit the double digits on the 0-0 mark. This 3rd round goes to Eichel.
Oh, yes, celebrations certainly are in order for what looked like a last series for Eichel, a clean sweep. Won't be anymore. Actually, I've written it wrong. No, it's not the Eek with the 10 goals. No, it's the other way around. Well, no, I can't erase it. Anyway, let's just forget about this notepad that I have altogether and start our next series. Eichel.
Eichel does win that MVP badge, by the way. Look at that score, 1,100. It's astounding. It's astounding, isn't it?
Obviously, almost twice the amount of what Ixo has, but points obviously don't mean much. You can get a 1,000 and still lose just by the matter of you not scoring. So it's still what I'm looking forward to, and you've already plugged the Discord and mentioned that Eichel is around there a lot. I'm interested in hearing from Eichel after the series, whether he loses or whether he wins. I want to hear his opinion as to what went wrong in the first matches, why Eichel wasn't performing up to par. And obviously, we need to give a lot of credit to Ixo himself. Players in the top 100 and 1v1s, or any of the leaderboards, really, none of them are bad. All of them are there on their own merit, especially in 1v1s, obviously, because there's no teammate who can carry you. No, it's all you. So Ixo and Eichel, despite them being, 10 or so, 20 or so places apart in the leaderboard, both of them, I'm pretty sure, can win against each other on a good day, or on a bad day, lose. So see if Ixo will start this match strong. We see them score first, at least on 2 occasions. He would outbait Eichel. Eichel can also get baited. Can he get that also? Ixo misses on those 2 easy touches. Thankfully goes for a challenge and steals the ball from Eichel. Now he'll need to slowly return back. Or will Eichel give him time? I love this style of play from the 1v1 players. Not waiting in the goal, but waiting on the flank. and basically just reacting what your opponent will do and how quickly he will bring the ball in.
Yeah, I mean it's astounding. I mean, it takes a while to take for the players to take action, but then when they do take action, they take action quickly. They look for a gap somewhere, and so it is quite astounding. It's quite astounding.
Let's see what Eichelf can bring this. We are having yet another low-scoring game. These guys are just changing back and forth. We had a 7-2 in the first one, then it was a slow one. Took them 2 minutes to score. Then an absolute barrage of goals, since we have 14 in the game number 3. This time these guys are all again slow. Will Eichelf hit it? Actually, I think that was on target. No save for Ixo. But he did straight for that one and did end up in a goal saving that. Ike still in control. We'll start to boost starve Ixo in just a second. Ixo in time to grab that big boost on the side of the field. Grabs yet another one, starts an attack, but actually leaves the ball to Eichelf. Decided that if he will push the ball towards Eichelf, he won't get the chance to get the control of this ball. The bounce won't go his way. Perhaps that's a wise decision. A flick from Ixo straight towards the goal. Will the bounce favor him? No, but Eichelf is in the net, and Ixo scores the rebound. This could be the clincher for them. I've mentioned that Ixo is quite good at basically getting his footing back after a shot or stuff like that. Ixo, Eichelf perhaps not so much.
Yeah, Eichelf perhaps not so much, but Ixo making another opening goal. Now, we've learned that doesn't really mean anything, especially in 1v1s. But as Ixo does make another goal, it is probable. Especially as we are already down a few minutes on this match. So what? Ixo scoring again. So 2-0 lead for Ixo there with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left of the game. This will be an interesting finish, an intense finish as well. Tensions are very high here in the DFH Stadium.
These are the grand finals for you. I don't think I've ever seen a boring grand final in any of the tournaments I've casted, and this is certainly one of them. These guys are high quality players, and I only dream about playing like some of them. Still, it's I'm saying this every single time that I've got a perfect chance of seeing these guys play, and watching Ixo play for in this tournament. I've only seen one series, and this is the one I'm casting right now. But what I've seen from him so far just makes me a fan, really. Eichelf, I think there might be a new king, and if you don't want a new king, you better start working. You better start finding those poisons.
Yes.
Looking for those assassins. Something to bring Ixo down a notch. Because Ixo isn't stopping.
If we've seen this in the past 1v1 tournaments as well, well, not really. Not really. The last couple of weeks, Ixo versus Eichelf, it was more like as I told you, a reverse sweep, tactical reverse sweep by Eichelf there. But Ixo did improve over the last week, I should say. That was really close. Ixo commenting there in the chat. What a save! What a save indeed by Eichelf! Moving it back to you.
Well, that looked like a surefire goal. No, somehow Eichelf does reach that and responds in fashion. Ixo, this is where that waiting strategy can get you wrong. Just look at Ixo, waiting. Bam, too slow in the reaction, too close to the action. So he misses that one. 1-3, Ixo. We better start. Ooh, I only seen the save on the stream on the other screen. That was a good one. Really, almost was halfway in. Eichelf starting on these flicks, and these are working. 2 goals in a quick succession. He wants to get back into this one. He isn't content with Ixo.
So much to a new king. So much to a new king, eh?
Well, we'll see. We'll see who will have.
Exactly.
Whether the reign of Eichelf will continue, or will the king will be dead, and we'll say, long live the new king, the King Ixo. At some point, it's bound to happen. Obviously, just by the rule of statistics and all that stuff. One player can dominate the tournament all the way through. At some point, people will hear about this on what's the word? A king that wasn't defeated. Let's just say that. And he'll come and try to contest him, because this is an exclusive tournament after all, and everyone wants to be the exclusive champion. Wolf really wants to retain his throne, so yet again, he's just faster than Ixo. It's amazingly hard to get a save from this position. Even if we see Ixo reaching the ball right there at the end, he's just in no position to give it even the slightest step to bring it to the side.
Yeah, no. That's all I've got to say. Yeah, no. But this game is tied already. So, Ixo and Eikhoff. Oh, nice save there by Ixo, hitting it off the what's it called? The crossbar. There we go. So, it's astounding. It's astounding.
I also would have taken that wooden thing on the side of the goal. That thing.
That wooden thing?
Well, I'm not sure it's wooden at this point. Eikhoff, watch Eikhoff. He decides that let's forgo everything. Let's forgo the dribbles. Let's forgo the aerials. I'm gonna go for the basics. This is as basic as it gets. People starting from gold ranks in a 1v1s know how to do this. You get the ball on your roof and you do a flick. And his flicks are deadly, absolutely deadly. Ixo has nothing to just get against those, and Ike will just continue doing those. He is comfortable with those as heck. I think he has done this thousands of times by that point, tens thousands of times maybe. And it'll be really interesting to see how many goals he actually has in 1v1s. And he continues. This time it wasn't in that sense, but Ixo once again just too far. Ixo has completely lost the track of this game, and he is letting not only the game but also the series slip through his hands.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you know, as I said, Ixo, Eikhoff. There we go. Eikhoff.
There's only two players on the field. It's either the one or the other.
No, it is equal. Anyways, I was gonna say, Eikhoff does like reverse sweeps. He wins this second round. So these last games that we're gonna see is the all-deciding match. All deciding. Ixo wins, he takes home the $15, and he wins, and he defeats the almighty Eikhoff, who has won the last couple of tournaments. If Eikhoff wins, he will not break his win streak. He will just continue with his and proof worthy of his name. All right, here we go. Next game, and what are your predictions? Eikhoff or Ixo?
Oh, boy.
Exactly, it's tough, isn't it?
Yes, it's been a game of changes, really. Both of the players have shown that they can win one, they can lose one. So when your series go to 2-2 after, well, it hasn't really been one guy wins, the other guy wins, one guy wins, the other guy wins. No, it has 2 games. Then Eikhoff has come back into this one with 2 games. It will be the game of nerves, the game of composure. Who works better under pressure? Ike obviously has been in this situation a ton of times, and if you're saying that there has been reverse sweeps in previous tournament, so this means that he has been in this position before. Ike tries a Eikhoff style flick, but you don't try to outflick the flick king. Still in the attack, Ike plays it off the backboard. Outflick the flicker. Ixo still tries to dribble Ike, but all he can do, he's just too close to the net. He gets enough power on it. Actually, Ike just loses his footing there for a moment, goes a tad too far, more than he wanted. Ike with a fresh batch of boost goes towards the net. Ike gets his boost stolen. He's still somewhat in control, brings it to the air. Ike will be fast to react to that one and lead the ball out. Again, slowly. In the game of 1v1s against these players, there's no place for rash decisions. You don't rush towards the net, at least most of the time. You just play a positional game. It's almost like close to chess. Ooh, Ike? No, that's not Ike. That's Ixo. Now I'm confusing the only 2 players on the field. They even have the different colors and all that.
Let me say, okay, you say you don't rush in these tournaments or towards the net, but that's kind of what classifies 1v1s though. Like having quick goals, quick fire rounds, head to head. But Eikhoff does make the first goal. What happened here? Ixo, I thought Ixo was making the beginning goal always. It's his turn, no?
Well, we've seen Ixo score the first one and not win. So really, let's just say in 1v1s, especially in 1v1s, it doesn't matter. But really, at any 1v1s, there's the time both through the rushes, just like Eiffel has demonstrated once again. He sees that Ixo is out of position, so I'm just run straight down with the ball, hit it as hard as I can. There's no goalie, I just place it. But whenever the player sees that the other guy is returning to the net, when he has enough time to refuel and all that, then the tactical place comes in and it becomes a game of chess. Who will outflick and outdribble who? Ixo now in the position to get that quick attack. Misses. Oh, nerves must have gotten to him. Will he be? He actually will be waiting for the ball on the flank, but he needs to be careful because Eichel from that position, for just a couple of seconds, Ixo wasn't really prepared. Eichel could have pounced on that ball at any second. Still, in the end, Ixo shows that he is the patient one and keeps the control of the ball, or just basically steals it from the Eichel from a poor clear. And that waiting has paid off. Ixo puts the first goal of this game.
Ixo puts the first goal of his game, and with that, we can disregard the idea that he might not be scoring, or he might not win this game, as this is a fair chance, and this might leave Ixo into the next. Oh my god! Can't even finish my thought. Ixo coming in there with a nice dribble on top of his car, hitting the goalpost. What a shot there! Actually, Eichel hitting that goalpost, but what a shot!
I swear this is the Ixo. Let's just get into the game. As Ixo, not the first time I see him actually not go for the ball. He thinks that Eichel, with his style of attack, will most likely outplay him. So I'm assuming this is the reason why Ixo decides not to go for these balls. But Ixo, that last goal we've seen from him, I think that's the lowest flick I've ever seen. That there was no angle on it. It just raised it slightly. So I think it surprised Eichel just a bit. He went for that really, really late. But it does show that Ixo does have an ace up on his sleeve, and he can bring some of his own style into these dribbling duels. Once again, it starts. Eichel try something of his own, or just was a tad too late. Ixo has read the moment where Eichel will be going for that one. Will the bounce will go his way? No, Eichel is in the way of that one. Eek on the way back. Wait for Eichel to play. I'm almost out of the stadium at this point. Floating with my camera. Eek starts an attack on that right flank. And again, it continues. Ike will be able to get that one. I think Ixo should have just played, but should have expected that if it goes into the net, well, it goes into the net, he gets the goal. If it doesn't, it means that Ike most likely will just play it out slightly, and then Ike will be in the position. And we've seen just that Ike went straight into the net, helpless to save the ball in the next couple of seconds, but Ixo didn't get into the right spot to continue the attack. He still has the control. The game is tied, but 1 minute remaining. These guys can score 5 in the next minute. There's one. Ixo puts himself up.
Ixo puts himself up into the lead. We can forget anything we said about Eichel here and his reverse sweep dream, where you have 1 minute and 3 seconds. Eichel and Ixo head to head right here. $15 prize pool at the DFH Stadium. Things are really, really tense right now.
Yes, if you want things to heat up, is when the contender is outplaying the champion. 1 goal, 1 minute remaining, 1 flick may decide it all, or 2 flicks, since Eichel really needs to get back into this game. Ixo, precision isn't his forte in this series. He has been missing a lot of these long shots. Thankfully, he's in the lead, but this can hurt him in the long run. Eek will here turn to the net. He actually gets out of the position, decides to go for the boost. I think at that point he needed it. Let's just quickly watch. Yes, he was completely out of boost at that point. So, yeah, that unfortunately bit him in the butt. But great play by Eichel, because he realizes he just continues that straight push. Ixo, well, decides that the boost was much more important in that position. Still,
yeah,
it's tied.
The game is tied. 30 seconds left. I see an OT approaching, but we shall see. Especially that was almost a goal there. I see an overtime approaching. Don't you think so?
No, I'm not. I don't think that will be an overtime. I think Ixo will take it right now, right here. He scores 4-3, 9 seconds remaining. Ike Will the king of quick kickoffs get back into this game, or will Ixo actually just put a dagger in his Eichel's back and score one of his own? This kickoff is crucial. Nowhere is it is as crucial as this game. What happens next will decide the remaining, basically the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year,
Zero,
Julius.
zero,
Well, Eichel still continuing. Good boy.
Eichel still continues.
I was
This is my
too
perfect
fast. I
attempt.
was too fast in calling that New Year. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. Ixo has defeated the reigning man himself, the man who has won every single tournament, every single Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 for the past 4 tournaments, and 2 tournaments before that, if you don't count the third one. But that's
a lot of tournaments.
That's just a long title to put somewhere. So let's just say this was the reigning champion, and Ixo, in 5 games, obviously it took him a long time, but it has shown that he is better than Eichel, and for the first time in a long time.
At least for the last couple of weeks, and certainly like the revenge has paid off 3 times. 3 times have Ixo and Eichhoff ended up in this grand final, and 2 times of those have been Ixo has been beaten by Eichhoff. Now Ixo manages to come back with a 4-3 after in game 5. So GG to Eichhoff and GG to Ixo as well. This has been very fun. This was our Rewind Gaming exclusive 1v1 tournament happening every single Thursday. They're exclusive in that they are limited to 32 places. We also, I would not be surprised if we do see Eichhoff and Ixo back again for our Rewind Gaming weekly Saturday tournament. Those are 3v3 tournaments. Signups are still open. Sign up now on Rewind gaming.co.uk, and we shall see you, or I don't know if I will be back for that, but we shall see you back for that game and for that tournament. For right now, though, my name is Julius, and I was here with Jarov Jam, and we were reporting live from the DFH Stadium. But it is time to say goodbye. GG, guys, and good night.